Hello Capricorn, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. 3 cards for Capricorn. What do we need to know right now? We have Pink, Chalcedonian, creativity, self-expression. Life is your canvas. So there's something here about feeling secure in being able to express yourself. With that pink, it's reminding me of something in your inner world, having peace in your inner world with family, the people close to you, the people closest to you, having your space where you spend the most time feeling like less tension, no tension. We have Aphrodite and Ginkgo, Star Elders, Signs and Symbols, Divine Blueprints, and a Mentee. This is about feeling purpose, but this is also about your intuition. So you could be finding that your sense of intuition is heightened around this time. So you could be feeling things, sensing things. You could be having certain experiences, seeing, having certain dreams, or seeing, those angel numbers like 111 on the clock and things like that. So pay attention to those signs. Star Elders. Some people could be feeling ancestors, you could be feeling, and that may not resonate with everybody because that's very specific, but you could be feeling like there's someone there in spirit guiding you or something like that. We have Grandmother Moonstone, cycles of change, illuminating boundaries, new beginnings. This is all about putting those safe boundaries where you need them, but this is also about resting before you start something over. It's about completing certain tasks, before you bring in the fresh thing, because the new moon's coming on the 14th, and this is all about what we need to take care of before we start over. So clearing anything, whatever is on the mind, clearing this, finding time to relax, finding time to release, before starting over and coming back to things with fresh energy, with a clear mind. So there's something here about feeling secure in your home life, feeling comfortable, feeling no tension, releasing tension, doing things that bring you comfort. There's something here about feeling your intuition, or feeling guided, or feeling your guides, and then there's something here about what do we need to clear before the new phase begins, or new projects, or fresh energy restarts and things like that, because there's always a new day and always a good time to start over. But especially with the new moon coming, it's like taking care of whatever needs to be done, any loose ends, anything that we need to clear before we do that restart. We have 4 of Wands, completion. Venus in Aries energy. There's something here where you have built a strong foundation in something that you're taking action on, something that you have done. Your work is there's a lot of power in that. There's something here where when you work on something, there's something here to celebrate, something that you have done, because whatever you do, you create a very strong foundation in whatever you're building. So there's something here to celebrate with that. We have the 2 of Wands. Something new that you could be inspired is already happening. There could be a vision here that you're seeing. So sometimes when we don't see certain things that are happening in the background, we think something may not be moving or happening, but energetically there could be things going on that you're going to see it soon. Like, you're not seeing it yet, but you're going to see it soon. But there is something moving here. This is also the card of if anybody needs to rest, not being hard on yourself and taking that rest, because resting is doing something too. Like, it is still something happening, and it's very important, So this is the card of the, you have a vision and something, hoping for something to move. You may not see it, but it is moving. So something's in motion here, and it's something that could be new. We have the Lovers card, and this card is about bringing something to you. There's a goal here of bringing this something to you, something that you may feel like is missing. But this is also a card of choice and consequence. So let's see what the Four of Wands is about for Capricorn, and let's see what the Two of Wands is about. What is the Lovers about? So we have this Jupiter in Scorpio energy manipulation with the Four of Wands. There's something here about healthy boundaries. There's something here about trusting your intuition when it comes to things you don't, any red flags. Paying attention to that, trusting intuition. And I feel like you guys see this. You may not let people know that you see it, but you see it. I mean, some of you might let people know that you see it, but I feel like you see this. There's something here about lessons being learned with that Scorpio energy. It's like deep energy. This is the card of death and rebirth. So I feel like you have built a strong foundation in something that you've done, but I feel like it was not easy, and you learned a lot. You could have learned, like, who you can trust, who you can't. You can also learn like who has your back, who doesn't. And you could be learning the if there is manipulation in whatever it is that you're doing, you could be seeing that. I also feel like it is something here about doing things the right way. It's very important to you, doing things the right way, not from a place of ego, not from a place of manipulation, but doing things the right way. So you could be seeing this and separating yourself from that energy. And that's where that clearing comes in. That's where that, recouping, revitalizing, resting comes in, because that's a lot of energies to deal with. So you could be feeling some heavy energies, and it's going to get lighter. We have vision with the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is that vision, things moving. So we have Sun in Pisces energy. So something's moving here. This is about dreams coming to life. So you could be working on something, thinking about this, taking an action. There could be things that you're getting rid of so that you have more time for this as well. So even if you think something's not moving here, this is the cards of the energy of this card is that something's happening. So you might see this more in the near future. We have the Lovers, and we have this Venus and Aquarius energy, this detachment. The Lovers is bringing something to you that you feel could be missing. The detachment could mean that you could be feeling like you have your guard up in a situation. You could be feeling something pulled, the heartstrings pulling you somewhere, but you can also be protecting yourselves by having your guard up in a situation. That's where that detachment comes in. Like, you might be not wanting to trust the situation so soon. So let's trust your intuition with that. But I feel like that can go either way. That can go either way. It can go somewhere where the energy of that might be something that, might be worth waiting for, feeling it out. And it can also go another way where you're thinking, if I do this, then down the road, it may not be the right thing for me, or it might be the right thing for me. So there's something here about trusting your intuition with that and, feeling it out, giving it some time to see if this thing is the right thing for you. And that's going to be different for everybody, Capricorn. So, and yeah, because I always say take what resonates from the readings. We have Queen of Swords in the past, Water of Air. So the Queen of Swords is seeing the truth. What do we have for the Queen of Swords? Acquisition, Sun and Taurus energy. So there's something here about work, being realistic with money goals, professional life goals, and things like that. There can also be something here with home life that could be very important to you right now. Having peace in the home, having no tension, no stress. That's very important for you right now. There could be something here with siblings. There could be something here with mother, for some. And things in the home. For some, there could be things with best friends. So there's something here about feeling comfortable in those situations. We have Nine of Wands. Current energy, Moon and Sagittarius. And also we have the Ten of Cups, current energy, Mars and Pisces. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have water and fire, current energies. So that's a lot of emotional, and that is a lot of passion and emotion. Oh, I like your future cards. We have the Queen and the Knight of Wands, and the Knights are the Kings in this deck. So that's fire energy. That feels really good. So current energies, Nine of Wands. There's something here, you're staying strong. This is the card of keep on going. And so there's something here you're working very hard on. And you could be feeling like you're being tested sometimes. Eccentricity. We have Saturn and Aquarius energy. I feel like with this, you had to strategize different ways, come up with solutions. It could be professional life. It could be even home life. You know, coming up with solutions for whatever it is that you want to tweak or whatever. You could be really looking at things and seeing how you want to finish something up, seeing how you want something to end before, you know, you move on to something else. So there's something here about this. But staying strong. Ten of Cups, this is like beautiful energy. This is completing something. This is fulfillment in a situation. So there's something here that feels good. This Mars and Pisces, this could be like a wish come true. This could be the card of you made something happen. This escape. So we have Mars and Pisces twice. This is something about dreams coming true. This is something about doing something for yourself, really getting away, recuperating, bringing this energy in. This, I feel, with this escape card, especially with that Pisces energy, there's something here about doing a little play, do a little, you know, I want to say like a fantasy thing, you know, like a little getaway or a little revitalization. What makes you feel relaxed? What brings you peace? And doing this to fulfill you, I feel, because you could be so pulled with professional life, responsibilities, even responsibilities in the home, where a nice little break, a nice little energy to clear, you know, heaviness from responsibilities, worries, you know, everyday things, planning, financial planning, security, and all that stuff. There could be something here, a little escape that would be nice, a little, it doesn't even have to be crazy. Like, it could just be like, where do you feel like you can center yourself? Is it a space in your home? Is it a space outside? Is it in the park? Is it at the beach? Or do you want to plan a little spa day or something? You know, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be so crazy. Practices. What kind of practices can you do to really ground yourself during this time, I feel, with this Capricorn? There could be spiritual practices you could be drawn to, and if not, then it could be other practices like working out, art, music. You know, what are your things that bring you peace? We have the Six of Wands around you. So there's victory. We have this Jupiter and Leo energy. This is the card of, I feel like a lot of people around you they value you, they're seeing you, you're being seen for something, or you're being recognized or appreciated for something with this card. Idealism, Sun and Aquarius energy. Somebody could be admiring your ability to come up with really good ideas. You could be teaching someone something. You could be letting people see different sides of things, making them understand things maybe. There's something about being recognized for. You make people think in conversations, I feel, with that. They could be learning from you. So there's somebody or people that could be admiring the way you think or how you're speaking or communicating here. We have Eight of Discs. You could be focused on professional goals, security, Sun and Virgo energy. You could be, with experience, looking at everything and saying, what do I need to make different to have a better situation here? So you could be really planning this. What is this Eight of Discs for Capricorn? We have submission, Venus in Pisces energy. I feel like you could be very busy with, you know, work goals and things like that. And this submission card, this Venus in Pisces, we have 3 Pisces cards here. And with that, I get like this ability to have some freedom and tap into your spirituality or your intuition, or, you know, doing things to center yourself, you know, and things like that. I feel like you have so much of this energy, and there's a need to balance with this kind of energy here. So it's freeing yourself. See, the bird's in the cage, and the bird wants to just keep working or thinking about stuff. And then there's a door here open, so you can just fly and get a little, you know, release, and then come back and be ready for the next thing. And this is where that new moon comes in, like a new day, fresh energy. And then we have these beautiful cards, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, these fires. The fire of fire and the water of fire. There's emotion and there's action here. And this is a card of attraction and beauty. And this is a card of unstoppable energy. And this is in the near future. So there's something here about finding balance so that you can keep going and keep being unstoppable, Capricorn, in the near future. So I like these cards for you. What else do we have with these 2 cards? Anything else? So with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands, we have criticism, Mars and Virgo energy. This can be coming from either you or someone else. So there's something here about being gentle with yourself. If you are saying any negative things to yourself, this is about switching that around, because words are spells. You know, really talking in a limitless way, no self-doubt, no saying like this isn't going to happen or whatever, saying, you know, this is going to happen, you know, everything's working in my favor. But also if someone else is criticizing you, this is to know that this is about them, not you. Not giving energy to that stuff, especially because we have new energy coming in. We have order, this moon in Virgo energy. So there could be things that you could be tweaking here to make better. I feel like it has to do with this 8 of discs. And so again, like breaking this pattern so that you can get fresh energy, coming back to this, and then taking care of whatever it is. If there's something here you want to do different, tweak, come up with fresh ideas. We have this Lust card, this Venus and Aries energy, and this is another fiery energy. This card is this, you see the volcano there? I really feel like you're going to be committed to your goals nonstop here. This can be lust in relationships as well, with fresh starts, fresh energy in existing relationships, or something new coming in. Especially with these fiery energies, there could be something here with that, but there can also be the energy of you just having this beautiful energy of going after what you want to do in a way that you feel free, in a way that feels right to you, where you are free to express yourself however you want in your home life, professional life, or whatever that is. This is the card of really feeling comfortable in your skin, you know, of really feeling comfortable in what you're doing. So what else do we have for Capricorn? And I really like those cards for you guys. When you start, the path appears, so take a step in any direction. I feel like this is going to be this energy here in the fresh energy. And also I feel like with this 2 of Wands that things are moving. Something's moving. A new thing that you could be inspired to do. So something's happening even if you don't see it, this vision. So once you walk, the path does appear. So thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. I wish you well. Take care.